All right. Greetings and salutations. Boy D.Boom, we back once again with new weeks, new energies. This will be twin flames in union, reunion, and recognition. I'm gonna do an infinity spread on this one just to get a little bit more clarification exactly what's going on exactly with the masculine and with the feminine who are together, we in cahoots, things of that sort. So just to give a little gist on what twin flame union, reunion, and recognition is, recognition is when you meet your twin for the first time. Now you see somebody and it's like, man, I don't know you, but I know you from somewhere. You can go online and look up ways to tell if it's your twin or not, you know what I mean? Like the top 10 ways or top 25 ways to kind of verify that feeling. But like I said, it's when you meet your twin, when y'all come face to face, when you lock eyes for the first time, because you might not talk to each other that day you met, but you definitely peeped each other. You know what I'm saying? It's like a peep thing. Using my twin flame example a lot in this reading. Actually, I can spread out. I'll tell you my twin flame story. So, first of all, I'm a twin. I was born with a twin sister. So I am a divine feminine energy. Didn't really grasp that till I became an adult. My sister was alpha. There's one twin is always the alpha. Fraternal twins, boy girl twins, it's usually the girl. They hit puberty first, they get bigger. I mean, Danielle was the same. Her name Daniel, of course. She was the same size. So about 8, 9, 10. Sis blew up. Her ass became an incredible Hulk. He was too cute. He looked the same. He was cute. He was small. Like, we was both premature babies when he was born. I died coming out. That's a whole other story. But anyway, my sister was like head to head, same height, just twins. And all of a sudden, like I literally woke up one day, Danielle ass big as hell. She like twice my size, twice as big. We used to play stick fight, sword fight. We used to do like me and my twin sister, real shit. We was 7 years old doing like rehearsed sword play battles. My mom used to keep swords. She's a Sagittarius. Sagittarius keep blades, and swords, machetes, straps, and shit. You know what I mean? We used to really sword fight, like watch kung fu movies and really do like rehearsed scripted fight scenes together and shit. Me and twin, sister he was different. He was different. She was just big as hell, bro. And mad and angry, you know what I'm saying? Must have been hormones and shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm a blind feminine, but I ain't a dude. I mean, I am a female, you know what I'm saying? I'm a dude. So, it was just different watching that change. She used to beat my ass all the time. But she also used to fight my fights. I never had to fight as a kid. My sister fought all my fights. She, in fact, taught me how to tie my shoe, how to throw a football, how to bounce a basketball, how to fight, how to ride a bike. I had no father. We had no fathers. Single mother that raised me and my sister. My brother had his dad, but that's different. He always had an option. If you want to feel a mom, he can literally just go and be with his dad type shit. Be a sis, different. We had no second opinion. We had no second option. It was just us for a little bit. We was close. My sister, same job, same school, same everything. We divorced around 22 years old. I met my twin flame around 25. Okay. Fast forward, nomad, spiritual journey literally took me all across the country. North, south, east, west, literally everywhere from fucking DC to fucking Salt Lake City, Utah, like to the south, like Cashville, Nashville, Tennessee. Was there 5 years. Tanaki, the meeting place. It's really where I would say my divine journey started. Just happened to be in DC. My twin sister. My twin is very significant in a lot of my life milestones. She was like, "Hey, little bro gonna be in town in Atlanta." My brother was playing college basketball. And my sister's in the A. I was in Nashville, then I moved to Savannah, then I moved to DC and shit. DC was lovely. Like I was too much fun out there. And she's like, "I know you've been moving around and shit. I know we ain't, because we only got a small knit family, mother, brother, sister, and mother, brother, sister, and me. Like this is 4. We don't really get together that much, you know what I'm saying? So sis was like, let's at least get the siblings together. So I got you a ticket, come to the A. Let's all get up, let's link. I get there, sis like, look, go ask the tumbleweed, nigga, you need to start going some routes, bro. Cause you literally everywhere, you know what I'm saying? Go back to the crib, restart, and get your shit together. Huh? Alright, whatever. Go to the crib. Streets to my Chicago, I'm something crack. It's rough, nigga. I'm living crazy conditions, like in the streets like every day, you know what I'm saying? She was just getting critical. Thank God for one of my karmics, you know. Shorty went all out on a good gesture to pay my little debt that I had where I couldn't be in school anymore. Got my transcript. Had to go back to Nashville, get that, and make my transition basically from DC to Chicago. Mainly to go to school to Chicago State. Meanwhile, this whole time, why I'm asking, this nigga's in Denver, Colorado. DC, coming from the west east. I'm in DC, District of Columbia, coming from the east west. Chicago just happened to be our hometown. Four Wands represents Twin Flame Union recognition, but also represents home. You know, home is where it's like your hometown, where you from. You know what I'm saying? Don't know what he was going through, but I know he was going through a spiritual transition too. He was transitioning back home. I was transitioning back home. Weird. I moved into my mother's house. It's doing good. I had enough to basically take it over. It's 113th and Champlain, Pullman. It's from wow, it's our motherfucking date. I went to Corliss High School. You understand what I'm saying? Our rival is Finger High School, which happens to be my Twin Flames high school. But aside from that, Twin Flame, at the time we met, was staying on 113th and like fucking Parnell. So we basically on 113, 113th Street, same street. You from the same kind of area, you know what I'm saying? Like you went to rival schools, and it's like I'm GD and shit, like my shit's to the right, you know what I'm saying? He kinda like under the fire, like the peoples and shit, he kinda like on the left, you know what I'm saying? If you look at Chicago, he's on the right side, left side. My twin's more of a left side. I'm right side, so even that dynamic, you know, because twins are like a mirror. Like you wave your right hand in the mirror, it's gonna be the left hand waving right at you. This ring in the mirror is on my left hand, so in the mirror it might seem like I'm married, but I ain't. You know what I mean? It's just the subtle differences. Aside from all that shit, we both decided to go further our education, go back to school. So we ended up at Chicago State. That's where I met him. And it's weird. Went through my whole life. Went through a lot of shit. My life was like a movie. Went through a lot of good shit. Ups and downs. It wasn't something about Twin Flame. To where I swear to God, shit been different. My life ain't been the same. It's been different. I think I look better. I'm like a different person. Like an X-Men now. I got powers and shit. I'm a fucking psychic. I'm a prophet and shit. I can really see the future. Like, I'm a medium now. Like, all this shit didn't happen until like the day I met my Twin Flame. And when I seen him, it's like, yo, know him from somewhere. I don't know where, but his energy is very fucking familiar. You understand what I'm saying? And it's like, from that point on, like we just was basically staring at each other. I look at him away, he'll look away. Like, you looking at me, I look at him, you look away type shit. Like, we was just like, it was just a glance. I thought he was my dad. I grew up without a father and shit. I had stories of who my father might be, but came into the descriptions that I had of my dad, my biological father, not the man I get my name from. A whole nother situation. But I'm wrapping it up. We're gonna start about 10 minutes most likely. And weird. According to how my biological father looked, it looked just like my father. First question I asked him was, yo, you got some kids? Like, threw my mom name out, yo, you know her? Like, nah, you know, he doesn't have kids. 30 years of my senior, I'm 35. Those shorties. You know what I'm saying? And I thought that was weird. You know what I'm saying? But I grew up without pops, you know what I'm saying? So it's almost like that dynamic. Like I became his son, he became like my dad. I'm telling you, the first time he introduced himself, masculines usually initiate. They're usually the first people to get this Twin Flame shit going. You know what I'm saying? And it was like from that moment on, we was two peas in a pod. Recognition lasted about 2 years. 2 years, me and my twins, like two peas in a fucking pod. Wherever he went, I went. Wherever I went, he went. Like, motherfuckers used to be like, yo, where your dad at? Like, they'll see me by myself and be like, yo, where's your pops at? You know what I'm saying? With your man and that shit. It's like, you around, I'm pretty sure you posting my same shit. Or maybe walking around, like, where's your son at? Ooh, it was just like, we was like this. But me elevating and really getting powers and activated and really following the whole Twin Flame format, I knew I had to eventually let the cat out the bag. Reading starts now. I told her we were twins. Hey, you're divine masculine, I'm your divine feminine, we divine counterparts. Like, I knew you in a whole other life, and I know you now, and I'm gonna know you in the next life. Like, this ain't no ordinary love. It's different. And his immediate reaction was avoiding me like the plague. Like, what the fuck is you talking about? Like, yo, nigga, you crazy? Yo, stay the fuck away from me, bro. I don't know what the fuck you got going on with that, but he pieced himself out. So for a year and a half, telling the nigga avoided me like the plague. We went to the same college though, so it's weird. We went from being close as shit to now, like, when he'll see me coming down the hallway, that nigga turn around. I remember one time we met up at some stairs. This nigga was coming down the stairs. He was looking down when he was walking, looked up, seeing me. He damn near halfway down the stairs. The nigga looked at me and basically went back the other way. And I didn't want to walk up next to the nigga, so I pimped off. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga really went on his way to avoid me. But at the same time, around this time, we always kept bumping into each other. I'm at a fucking intersection. I look over, he right over there. I'm on a fucking freeway, getting on a goddamn freeway. Motherfuckers right here. Just weird shit. Just as much as he tried to fucking avoid me, fate always brought us to the Four Wands, which is twin flame union recognition. You can still be in separation and bump into your twin. But like I say, that's just a cycle going from like 5 of Wands, which is separation, all the way up to the king, back to the 4. You two, like, the twins always gonna pop up. If y'all close in body, they always pop up. Even if they far, they always come back. And it could just be a communication relationship you got. Your twin flame finally hit you back. You know. Your recognition is 2 years. And then separation. Reunion, separation. Reunion, separation. But it really wasn't like we was reuniting. It was just a big ass separation. Still in cahoots, still around, still dealing with each other, but it was just a disconnect. And then, like I say, it took 7 years for me to get in union with my twin. So after 7 years of this, he comes. I ain't have to call him. I ain't have to, you know what I'm saying? He pops up. Hey, comes in the crib from the time he came in the house to the time he left. Everything he said was shit I want to hear. He was actually here for the first time, like, ever. That's union. When you're in your twins like this. There's no more misunderstandings. There's no more miscommunications. It ain't this no more. It ain't this no more. It's literally just motherfuckers on the same page. That was year 7. This is year 11. You know what I'm saying? And even since union, it's been a lot of separations and coming back. But like I say, that's the deal. We've got a father-son, Jedi Padawan dynamic. It's not sexual. All twin flame situations ain't sexual, nor heterosexual, nor even like sexual for some. But yeah, that's just a little rich story. You know what I'm saying? Let's get to this message though. First card is message. You got the 7 of Cups for the divine feminine. I'm gonna break you down, feminine, and I'm gonna break down the masculine. 7 of Cups. I told you that's that Pimp Cup Chronicles. Something you need to give to the world. Idea, a program, invention, a book, theory, something. Just be love that you give it to an elderly family member who's at their last stages in life. Don't nobody want to fuck with them and take care of them, or you know what I mean. Spend that time. You do it. That's all you can give. Really, is love. Best thing you can do for an elderly person that's dying and phasing out. Be there for them. Make that part of their life as comfortable as possible. Another reason why my twin flame demo. My twin didn't have any kids. It's a bit of 60s. I immediately knew when we kind of got in union what my purpose was. Take care of him just like my mom's when it comes to that latter part in life. Really like all he got. Really like all I got. I mean, like I said, your twin flame dynamic fits perfectly with whatever the fuck you got going on. It's tailor-made for you. You know what I mean? For a reason. But it's a reason you two come in each other's lives. Might be like my twin flame demo. I needed a fucking father for real. You came there. You needed a son. Something you always wanted. You got that. Then take a part of him and then the latter part of his life and keep his legacy alive. I ain't got no kids either. I'm 35. I don't think I'm gonna end up in the same position as my twin. Be as lucky as him to come up on like a kind of a legacy if I don't leave none. You understand what I'm saying? But it varies, Joe. It varies. And God works in mysterious ways. You don't know how it's coming. But anyway, it's something inside of each and every one. It's meant for you to give it to the world. You got a raw ass idea. Give it to the world. They need that shit. Eat it. You have an invention that can help a lot of people, bless a lot of people. Put that out. You got a book that's dropping knowledge that's really needed in this time today. Put that out there. It's something you got, feminine, and you need to give it to the world. I mean, you in unit, right? You going through the stages, you're evolving, you develop powers and shit. You a modern day motherfucking X-Men. It's your fucking duty, it's your obligation to take this good shit, do some good in the world. You have a power. Unlock that shit and give it to the world. That's your main energy here. Sub energies. Oh, divine masculine's main energy is you, Queen of Wands. His divine counterpart in a situation like mine, his queen in a situation like yours. Like I said, you're a queen, divine feminine, you need to conduct yourself like one. You're a divine feminine, you need to conduct yourself like one. It's your wands. Wands are actions and behavior. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes run real quick. I forgot to do it. Yeah, that's words, thoughts, decisions, mentality, ideology. That's the direction you go in, the decisions you're making. Everything starts from the mind. Cups, shoulders. Feelings and emotions. All feelings and emotions are just indicators of where you're going mentally. Heart and mind must be aligned with everything that you do. Wands, knees, actions and behavior. All you can go off of with a person, all you can go off of with a thing. Actions and behavior is what you're doing or what you've done. What you're doing has karma and accountability attached to it. What you've done has karma and accountability attached to it. What you're going to do don't mean anything. There's nothing attached to it. It's no thing, nothing, no thing. Then you got pentacles, which is a thing. Ain't no pentacles even out here. Pentacles represent manifestations, persons, places, and things. These things you can taste, touch, see, feel, and hear. All pentacles expire. All pentacles are temporary, and all pentacles have expiration dates, like your life and this planet. I'm gonna be here forever. It's a thing. It can literally get knocked off by a meteor. It can literally get flung into the abyss by a bigger ass object that perturbs it, man. Like, just as vulnerable as we are on Earth is how the Earth is in space. But thank God that God is a merciful God that keeps everything ticking. Anyway, you a divine feminine. You see what I just said? Breaking that shit down real quick. That lingo, that language, that's divine lingo, divine laws. The shit you need to be doing on Earth, the shit you got to be doing for the kingdom too. What's the kingdom? The kingdom of God. Where's that located? That's up. What's up? God is what's up. The fourth and fifth dimension, where shit is infinite, where shit is perfect, where rules and divine laws are absolute. We live on a third dimension. It's Earth. It's temporary space and time where everything expires. Everything here is limited. Even your state of mind, if you stay in this bitch, divine feminines be in Zion in the real world, detached from this matrix we call society and shit. So you got a good one. Not only do you got a divine feminine, a divine counterpart, a lover, a friend, a father, a mother, they're everything to you. It's like Prince said, I want to be your mother, your father, your brother too. I mean, like all that. I want to be all that to you, baby. Like that's what your divine feminine is to you, and that's what you are to your divine feminine. You got a good one. This ain't no regular ass, karmic ass, basic ass chick, earthly ass chick who only worried about pentacles. You see, no pentacles is even out here. It's twin flame union recognition, right? Yeah, your pentacles don't mean shit. What you got don't mean anything. What you doing counts. The reason why your divine feminine fuck with you is because how you move. You move different, act different. You ain't like the average person. You ain't like the regular person. And your feminine put up with a lot of your shit. This is also a trigger. Your feminine triggers you too, but here go the trigger part. Masculine. The reason why your feminine pisses you off a lot is because she triggering you with something. And like I say, I got the best twin flame situation because, like I said, we two dudes. Looking at my twin is like looking in the future. Twin looking at me is like looking in the past. I look at him and see a lot of shit that I'm not, and kind of get pissed off about it because it's like, man, how the fuck I get this? Oh, I mean, it comes from not having a dad, but it's like, how the fuck I get this old and still trying to figure out like how to do basically man shit out here. You know what I'm saying? Like shit that I should have been knew but wasn't exposed to. Then he comes here and exposes me to it, and I just hate the swag because it's like he's like my mom. They're both Sagittarius too. My mom, twin flame. My mother's birthday is a week apart, and my divine masculine is kind of like the male version of my mother. My mother is like basically the female version of him. Just like I am the male version of my twin sister, and my twin sister is the female version of me. It's reflections, twins, all in my life. You understand what I'm saying? And Queen of Wands is the energy of a mom. You will always view your mom as perfect, a saint, who could never do wrong in your eyes, no matter whatever she did. This is a holistic energy. And this is around Mother's Day weekend, so a lot of masculines are going to be fucked up, especially if their mom's not here. It's the worst time for men who lost their moms. Women too, but you got to understand, and I know this happened to twin sister, women are stronger than men. The fuck? You're way emotionally stronger. You can take physical pain. Man, you can torture a man and torture a woman, man. The man gonna break before the woman. Women can fucking bear pain, bro, on a level that niggas don't comprehend. Women are stronger than they... It's not funny. Women are stronger than they appear. I'm telling you. A beatdown. A fucked up beatdown. Like, motherfucker come in and beat the shit out of a guy. And do that same shit to the female. Down there and beat a motherfucker to death. You know who gonna survive? The woman. Superior. When I say superior, superior in every motherfucking way. You understand what I'm saying? So even coping mechanisms. Feminine, you evolve. You know how to cope. You know how to take the necessary steps to like deal with yourself. The necessary steps to manifest shit. Masculines ain't, they're not coming at it like you. They dealing with shit cold turkey. They dealing with shit straight, raw, unfiltered. You know what I'm talking about? So the pain and the suffering is coming from the masculines who lost their parents. It happens every year. Like I say, I know my twin flame lost his parents at an early age. Father's Day is all love. That's my dad, so I hook him the fuck up. Father's Day really ain't that bad for him. I'm always showing love that day. That's my man. That's my old man. You know what I'm saying? Make sure he's straight. Fuck you mean. Like, fuck you mean. I mean, we're OG doing shit that she want to do. Like, my mom's still alive, thank God. And even my mom being alive, you know, that shit be hurting my twin sometimes. I used to argue all the time. Yeah, like, you want my mom, boy, I didn't want me to be like you, bro. You gonna see one day. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's like, bro. I got my mom, bro. She all I got. At least you got a mom and dad, nigga. That's all I got. 30 years teach. All we got. You understand what I'm saying? And it's like, of course I'm gonna hold my OG down. What the fuck? A lot of people don't even fuck with their parents, man. This will be a child days is number 2, but they don't give a fuck about that. Long story short, Mother's Day weekend, be that energy, that mothering energy to your masculine. That shit gonna go a long way. He's dropping the line. Did that with my twin. Hey man, I know this weekend is kind of sucks for you. Need anything, just let me know, bro. I got you, man. You know what I'm saying? I love you, and, you know, don't beat yourself up too much. You know what I'm saying? Don't suffer too hard. You don't have to. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, my mom's still here. I'm not on that. He's my dad, so until he passes, I ain't really gonna feel that. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, to the people who lost parents, you know what I'm saying, especially their mom, I know this weekend ain't Gucci, but I'm gonna send prayers out to y'all because, like, I know how it can be. I can't, I don't know, you know what I mean? But I feel. So our energy is just a mother. I just see mama. The song Mama on the Soul Food soundtrack. Mama, you know I love you. You know what I'm saying? That Boyz II Men song in the beginning of Soul Food. That's the energy of masculine. Feminine, you kind of on the energy of like it's something you need to give. It's looking like love or compassion. It's a cup, whatever it is you need to give. Aside from like some cool shit you need to give, some emotional shit you need to be giving right now to the masculine energy. Your masculine energy. First card in the feminine's sub energies is the 8 of Cups. Booyah! You just went from the 7 of Cups to the 8 of Cups. 8 of Cups is the pay the bill card. 2-part card. Keeping your integrity and your divinity up at all times and enterprise. That's the success of pay the bill. She's divine. She don't just do secular music, nigga. She does church music. She ain't just got pop albums or soul albums or R&B albums. She's got gospel albums done. She's got everything that she do, just like me. Her integrity ain't never in question. Compare Pay the Bill to any fucking diva. Any diva. Whitney Houston, Aretha Franklin, Faith Evans, Kelly Price, Phyllis Hyman, B. Baker, Sade. Anybody. Anybody. There's no comparison. Patty is going to stand alone as the divine queen of it all. It's how she carries herself. You know what I'm saying? Her integrity ain't never in question. And she enterprising, which is what the card really represents. She got petty pies. She on YouTube, bro. She's just on Drink Champs. And she's on every little popular talk show, man. She is the culture. And I thought she was around in the 70s. She been around since the 60s, bro. What year is it? Yeah. Hey, Eminem, you better be like Patty Bell. She don't need no record label. She ain't got to put out no album. She ain't got to go on tour. That was the demise of most of these divas who ain't here or fucked up. Aretha Franklin died basically on tour. Whitney Houston died basically like on tour. He's literally working herself to death. Look at a picture now of Anita Baker. No disrespect, but man, she ain't looking like her healthful self. I mean, her husband just took half her shit. Bum ass, bitch ass move, but to a queen too? But no, ain't no shit happen like that to Patty Bell though. That man gets Patty Bell enterprise and keep your divinity and your integrity up the par, because a lot of people wait on that to waver. Don't even let them get off on that. Masculine, your first energy is the devil card, bruh. It's addictions, overindulging, doing things in excess, codependency, you being chained to a person or a person being chained to you, whether you realize it or not. This is regressive behavior, doing shit you said you weren't going to do no more, like relapsing. This is negative, toxic behavior. Or, like I say, the only good part of this card is getting freaked out in a good way. Like I said, getting freaked out in a good way is like you heavily medicated. The medication is fucking you up. Side effects and shit is too much for you. So it's like you switch to the Chronicles of Riddick. Write this shit, I want to get off this message. So you switch to the Bud, the Chronicles of Riddick, and it's like that's a good exchange. Ain't no wrong with no weed. That shit is all natural. You straight. Like, in fact, you killing 3 birds with 1 stone. Or how many pills you taking? It's like making the switch. You know, it's like my grandma. You know what I mean? Strict Christian woman. You feel what I'm saying? She don't. Nigga, going to movies is the devil. I'm talking about watching BET is the devil. Going skating. Everything is the devil to her. And it's like, so slot machines, I grew up in Vegas as a kid, so, you know, she came to see us and shit, and we was like shorties. Like, Prelly. We call her Prelly. Weird, we call her grandparents by their first name. My mother was calling her parents by their first name. I don't even know how she dealt with that shit, but, and we Christians, we ain't Jehovah's Witnesses or nothing. Jehovah's, but it's like, me and my two sisters, it's like, yo, Prelly. Throwing her quarters, like, yo, just play one time, just play. She's like, no, I don't do that. She was there for 2 days. The whole time, bro, I have fun. You might win some. We just try. Because we couldn't, so we love getting people to, you know, to do it. Probably put it in there, boom, won some. She lit up. She clapping and shit. She dancing and shit. And it's just like, she play a little bit more. She playing that shit, and then she stopped. She's like, all right, I have fun. That was cool. I ain't gonna do that again, but that was fun. That type of energy. It's trying shit you normally wouldn't do. That ain't going totally against your code or morals, but it's just having a little fun, letting your hair down. You know what I'm saying? That's what the fuck you need to do. You need to let your hair down. You need to do something different. It seems like around this weekend, man, you just get to drinking a lot. You get to smoking a lot. You just get the pity party, man. My mom used to say that shit all the time. It'd be a bitch hating on her and shit. And the bitch would be mad. In the middle of her being mad, like talking shit to my mom and shit, she'd be like, welcome to the pity party. You'll be sorry that you came. Like singing in front of the bitch, face and shit. Acting hard even more and shit, like this goofy shit. My mom was a gangster. Like she did. This is where I get this shit from, yo. Talking about this is weird shit. Like, hey, tell you, misery loves company. Stay away from your fuck ass friends, man, who are ready to comfort that energy. Yeah, I know. You know, I lost my mom too. Like, you didn't want to talk about your mom today, but you're going to be around a person, that's all they talking about. You're going to dive deep into that dark ass energy. Just like I said, do some shit away from it. Do some shit your mom always wanted you to do. Go visit her gravestone. Bring her new flowers or some shit like that. Like, if you're going to mourn your mom, I'm not telling you how to mourn either. I'm just saying, do something different. Because the energy that you got masculine is just toxic ass energy around this time. And you don't need to do that to yourself. Feminine, that's why you need to be that energy for your masculine. Be his peace. Fuck all that. Be that energy for your masculine because he really gonna need it. You know what I'm saying? You can be she, she can be he, you know how to be rocking. Because there's divine masculine women out here and divine feminine males like myself. Feminine. Your next energy is the Eight of Swords. Self-imposed prison. It's an invisible prison. This is a long-standing belief system that needs to be eradicated. This is an ideology that needs to be disintegrated. This is self-imposed prison. False sense of security, false sense of entitlement, and what I like to call the boogeyman effect. False sense of security. Insecurity. We all insecure. You be fucking lying to yourself saying you ain't insecure about something. Security can show up in a lot of ways, you know. But it's shit you gotta deal with. Like I said, self-imposed prison is an invisible prison. Nobody know you in it but you. Like the way your masculine is suffering, don't nobody know he's suffering but probably you. Because he's gonna keep it tight and keep it cool for the world. But like I say, when a nigga get home, motherfucker gonna be crying like in the movie Brothers and shit, like Mark Wahlberg and Andre 3000 and shit, like when they mom passed and shit, and they all in their room and cried and shit, and got that out their system. Real niggas got that shit out their system. Seem like that's the energy your mind's gonna have. You know what I'm saying? So you don't want to be there during that time. You gotta let them get that out. But like I said, say be his peace. Fuck that. Be his energy. You know what I'm saying? It just seems like if it ain't your energy, you ain't in a self-imposed prison. A lot of insecurities. Like I say, it ain't just mourning your parent. It's a lot of things that come from that. For example, my grandfather died. That shit hit hard because he didn't get to see this version of me. Like, he fell out. Well, I stopped fucking with him. He had like a real bad falling out due to like spiritual and intellectual reasons and shit. Just his whole ideology and mentality I just couldn't accept. He only had a third grade education and he really wasn't that bright. Very spiritual, good preacher and shit, but the shit he believed, especially about like our people and shit, like it didn't sit well with me. You know what I'm saying? Really got at his ass. But mostly what hurt the most was like I was chasing my father, who I don't know, my whole life. Got it out of my twin flame. As a matter of fact, my grandfather died a year after he died maybe 3 years after I met my twin. And we wasn't on good terms. And like I said, he didn't really get to see me in my glow, spiritual glow. I, in fact, became him. You know, the pastor, the preacher, which is all he ever wanted from me was to take over his church. Even to this day, my grandmother always like, anytime probably can get. Now you know what you need to be doing. This church is sitting here waiting right on you. You be developing your choir, doing good things for God and the Lord. Get your life together, boy. Get saved again. Get born again. Like, you know what I'm saying? Grandma always come at me. She kind of respect what I do now because I've been doing so long. But like, you know, at least she don't think I'm like worshiping the devil. Crazy shit like she thought before when I first came out with this, you know, I'm doing terrible shit. So that's all she can say. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's gonna be all over the place. Make sure you holding him down. It's deeper than you think. It's insecurities that come with this shit, you know. Entitlement. False sense of entitlement. That's you feeling entitled to feel like shit every Mother's Day or to beat yourself up around this time. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's what they do. I got a good friend, you know, just chat. You lost it. What you gonna be doing this weekend? Oh, it's Mother's Day. I'm not here. I'm just gonna be drinking and listening to old songs and shit. You know, I do it every year. It's like, man, you might want to switch that up. You know what I mean? Like, find a new thing. Or feminine, be the answer for that. Like I said, because your master really feels entitled to have the energy he's going to have this weekend. And maybe he might feel like you shouldn't feel entitled to help him out. Like, that's how I used to be when I was like on awakened days. Like, I used to feel like shit. Beat myself. I'm a Leo too. Leos, we beat ourselves up to a pulp. Like to a fucking bloody pulp. We look like Rocky at the end of Rocky 1 when we get done beating on ourselves and shit. For not being good enough, for not getting the results that we want. That's what makes us Leos so great too, nigga, because we be on our ass. We're our own worst critic. Like, we are literally self-abusers. Not physically, doing crazy shit, but it's like, it's a pride ego thing that I don't think any other sign is in tune with. That's why we go so fucking hard. That's why we always explaining ourselves. It don't seem like we arguing with you. We just communicating. We just talking. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's passion. He got a passion on a level that, like I say, motherfuckers ain't never seen before. At any rate, it's gonna be a lot of shit you're gonna be going through with your masking around this time, but just be there for them. Anything, just be there. Anything, just sending the messages you need to send, just really be there. That's really your divine masculine's role with you. I told you, divine feminine's role is the 3 of Wands. That's to evolve this situation. Masculine role is just to support it or be there. Like a divine masculine role, people ask me all the time, well, what is divine masculine supposed to be doing? When you call him, does he pick up? Yeah, he's doing his job. If you need him to be somewhere, is he there? Yeah, he's doing his job. It's bare minimum, but he's doing his job. He could not show up. He could not pick up. He could just be nowhere. Feminine, it's like roles are going to switch. And masculines need this shit to evolve. And it's like feminine, you need to be there for support. To hold shit down like the balloon strings. Masculine second energy is pain. Yeah, the devil card, like I said, addictions, overindulging, you know what I mean? From this motherly energy and shit that's here or not here. It might be mothers that got their mom, who mom's still on the same shit they've been on. And that's what pains them every year. Like, it doesn't have to be the death of a parent, even though the death card is out here, even though it's in your energy, feminine, and I'm going to get to that in just a second. Pain. Whether it's mental pain or physical pain. Like I say, this weekend, it pains a lot of the masculine. Like I say, your masculine good at not letting his left hand know what his right hand thinking. He's good at holding an emotion. He's good at, like, keeping up the poker face, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully you can see through that, because you should be able by now, feminine, but it's just tactics that your masculine use to make it seem like everything cool, and when reality shit is fucked up. Like, I'm literally seeing in the cards, not all, but some masculines, whoever I'm talking to, fucked up. And they need you, whether they think they need you or not. Wrapping up feminine. You got the Ace of Wands. This is awareness. Being aware. Your kids are going through some shit. You don't know what the fuck's going on in your own home until you're aware. I don't know. I guess you got two types of parents. You got, like, regular parents like my mom. My mom, when we was kids, junior high, high school, she was like the police. Twice a month. She'll never tell you what day it is, but twice a month. She gonna come in our room and gut our shit. Gut it, like flipping beds over, throwing down drawers, not breaking them, but you can tell she literally pushed the drawer over to get everything that might be in it out. Literally, I'm picking up my dresser. All the fucking shit that was in my drawer, she dumped that shit on the floor like it's a fucking mess. It's like the fucking feds came through. She does the shit twice a month. Real shit. And I know she does it when one of us gets to our room first, whether it's me, my brother, or my sister. Like, we be coming home and shit from school and shit. And it said my sister go to her room first. She, man, fuck, man. I already know what time it is. Or, little bro, man, this is some bullshit. I already know what happened. You know what I mean? This is just to make sure we ain't keeping drugs in the house. Or holding it down for somebody. Or smoking it ourselves type shit. Like, you know what I mean? You can do that shit, but not at her house. You understand what I'm saying? So if she finding money, that she don't black moms keep the money. Let my mom find some money. She ain't give us. It's hers, nigga. Her house, that's hers. Just don't take that. I couldn't even keep money in the house. Like, everything gotta be on me. I was on drugs, but I had it on me, like in school, in my washing pension, because I can't bring it home, nigga. I'm thinking I don't. Home is the police. That shit saved us and kept us out of a lot of motherfucking trouble. You know what I'm saying? Like, even me being 17 on punishment. I remember like it was yesterday. It's senior year of high school. Right after prom. sex tape and shit. You know what I'm saying? Goofy ass. I was a rapper back then, nigga. Like I had like a smack DVD, rap DVD type shit. Just too swaggy Pete for a 17-year-old. Shit that I was on and doing on film. Well, about that shit. And she was like, oh yeah, so this is what the fuck you did. Like real talk. She had the camera during the beginning of prom, you know, taking pictures of us. And me and my twin sister actually went with a pair of twins. Leela and man, his name. Damn, I forgot her brother. My bad, G. Lamont and Leela, yeah, were there. So it was dope. Twin thing. And of course, Leela was the motherfucking alpha. Feminines always are, you know what I'm saying? So, in energy, she's masculine energy, of course. My sister's masculine energy, mine's feminine energy. Like I say, energy, dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? At any rate, ignorant. Mom see the whole tape. Yeah, no car. For real? Yeah, you'll punish me too. Can't nobody come in the house. You can't do shit, nigga, till you go to college, which is only like 2. Me and my sister got a job in like Wisconsin, so we literally left home the day after graduation. Like we graduated on the 9th of June. The 10th, we was already working in Wisconsin and shit. With the Salvation Army and shit. Salvation is, like I said, preaching since I was 6, man. Church has been very integral in my life. You know, me. Boom. It's like, man, I forgot what the fuck I was talking about. Uno momento. And I was talking about mom, police ass. She put me on punishment. 17 years old, talking about homie on the porch. Man, I can't come in. Nah, nigga, for real? Man, where the car at? Man, let's go somewhere. Man, my mom took my keys. Nigga, for real? Nigga, you 17. Nigga, I know how old I am. Nigga, you still listening to your mom? Like, nigga. Why not? I got 3 more months before I'm free. You think I'm gonna fuck it up? My mama crazy. Nigga, she put me in jail. I ain't never been in jail. I ain't got no record of that. My mom put me in jail at 16 to teach me a lesson. On some scared straight shit. The jail was in Bloomington normal, so it really wasn't like scared straight of me being scared. It's just the power move she pulled on a nigga. Like how she did it. Just to teach me a lesson. Like, even at 13. This is shit I'm remembering when I'm not here. And my mother always is going to be how she was in the 90s. You know, when I was a kid, early 90s, my mom had like this Whitney Houston look. You know what I mean? Like, in reality, nigga, Whitney Houston look like my mom. You understand what I'm saying? It's just like, you know how Whitney used to be in the 90s, bro, with the well, like a fro, nigga. It was just like the short puff. You know what I'm talking about? Like everything from the makeup to the. You know, my mom was literally Whitney Houston, dude. And it's just this look she had, and that's who she's always gonna be in my head. How old she gets, she's getting the kangaroo pouch, she's getting whispers down and shit. Like, well, I'm getting up there. She's still young, she's no black, no crack, but that's who she's always gonna be. And my twin flame, he's always gonna be who he is now. When I first met him, the nigga was a slob. You know what I'm saying? This the version he is right now, the evolved, raw version. This is who he's gonna be forever to me. You know what I'm saying? He could be 89 years old. He's still going to be who he is now. You know what I'm saying? So it's the memory. Always going to live on. You know what I'm saying? I should say it. Just like I can tell you all this shit, you know what I'm saying? It helped me be the person I am. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, I ain't lost her yet. One day, I hope I end up burying my mom and not the other way around. I hope my mother ain't got to bury none of her kids. I hope we don't have to put her through none of that. You see what I'm saying? But it's going to happen. That's why I'm already accepting now terms and conditions of what the fuck is going to be post that, because I don't want to develop this type of energy, which I see with the older generations. Like I said, I was born in 1987, so people I see in the 70s, who was born in the 70s, 60s, 50s, this is how they dealing with their fucking parents, man. Like, it's really, like I say, I just see negative. But it's your perception of negative. I'm wrapping this reading up. Feminine. Last 2 energies you got the 10 of Swords. This is death or permanent ending. Permanent ending is something that ain't coming back no more. It's like a divorce. You can divorce your husband, right? And y'all can get back together. But it ain't gonna be shit like it was. It will never be the same. That's what 10 of Swords is. You know what I'm saying? 10 of Swords is like loss of somebody. They're not here anymore. Like just physical part of not being here. But like I said, what is death? It's mental. It's something you register. Alexa, oh, death is something you register. Like I said, you gotta grieve healthy, man. I'll tell you, there's a lot of people I know who lost people and they died. Like they're dead. I know people that's been dead literally 20 years. Still dead, like spiritually dead. Piece of them is gone. They're a former shell of their shell of their former self. Because they ain't got over the death factor. This person, whoever died, has gone. They're on the next plane. They're good. That is only the beginning. But like I said, the people who still stuck left behind, like I said, you got people who waiting for this. It's something you need to be aware of. That's why awareness is the last card in your message. Or it could have been this was the last card and I was just talking about this. But whatever, this is the last two cards in your message. Death and awareness. Just getting aware on a few things about death. Like I said, there's people right now who are waiting to die. Who mad they ain't dead yet. Who mad that they, out of everybody that's out here, they still around. They still around. Kind of unappreciative of it. Like, I don't even deserve to live. Like, how good motherfuckers dead, I'm still here type shit. Like, guilt, I'm telling you. It's sword, man. Self-imposed prisons, man. False sense of entitlements. False ideologies, man. Like, you'd be surprised what motherfuckers is suffering with. It ain't just the death of who ain't here no more. I'm telling you, it's everything else. What this person didn't get to see with this person like what could have, should have been. All that shit. I mean, it's a lot of internal shit going on with your masculine and feminine that you, like I say, it's a good time to be there. And yeah, you got your own, like the death is in your corner. It's like, I'm going to mom died too. You know what I mean? I'm suffering too. But like I said, you with my feminine, you're stronger. Way stronger than the masculine. You my twin sister, I'm telling you. Let's just keep it so real. Just like my mom, the divine masculine woman. I'm telling you, they're the apex predators. Divine masculine woman is like the Tyrannosaurus Rex. The divine feminine male would be like the Velociraptor. T-Rex, stronger, faster. The divine masculine woman is the most powerful person on the planet. Every real divine masculine woman I know, powerful as shit. Powerful on a level I've never seen. Real life Jean Greys. Real life. It's almost like magic. Magic. And it's nothing. It's nothing. You want to a sister, Joe? I can go hard. And she'll go the same hardness just playing. You understand what I'm saying? Like I say, you got to know these energies. Death is only the beginning. And it's just something you got to register and get past. But it's a lot of shit you didn't know your masculine was suffering with until it gets revealed to you. Might come in a dream. It happened with me. I was sleeping. I don't have dreams that much. God revealed a lot of shit about my divine masculine. A lot. Why I need to be more appreciative of him. Why I need to be more in tune with what he's going through, especially around, like I say, Father's Day and Mother's Day and shit. Like it's much deeper than just the death of his parents. Like I said, it's where the fuck he was at during the past, and it's who he was during that time. You know what I mean? It's just a lot. It's a lot. While you be evolved, more feminine, you just really need to be aware of, like I said, what's going on. Even with death, death of your dad might not have affected you, or death of your mom might not have affected you too bad per se, but it might fuck up your kids, or fuck up your sister, or fuck up your brother. You know what I'm saying? Like death, you might be straight. I'm telling you, other people who ain't. All right, so you gotta be there, like really be there for your people, because you're the strongest one. Masculine's final energies. He's got the Five of Cups and the Six of Swords. Five of Cups is loneliness, emotional isolation. This is my Mr. Lonely card. Akon, Mr. Lonely, that's the vibe. Your masculine got this weekend. Love Lockdown by Kanye West, that's the energy your masculine had this weekend. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, Mama by Boys to Men. That's the songs playing. That's the energy. You know what I mean? It's the energy. That's the energy. Even though your masculine got you, it's like feels by himself. It's not what it is. It's just a cup. What are cups? Feelings and emotions. What are feelings and emotions? Just indicators on where you're going mentally. Like I say, masculine's gonna need their space. Give it to them. But be there. That makes any sense. Masculine's gonna need you more than you think, more than he thinks. Make sure you be there. Because like I say, Six of Swords was the final card of masculine energy. This is like things coming together, like the way zippers come together, the way an escalator goes up effortlessly, the way an elevator goes up, the way a plane goes up. Like, it's shit that naturally elevates. That naturally just comes together. Like when you start your car, when you got a healthy car, like that bitch start right up. Bells and whistles, shit. It's like when you drive, it's almost like you float. It's just a kinetic energy that comes with things coming together and shit. And this is my Clueless card. So final message is, it's like the movie Clueless with, like I said, Alicia Silverstone, Stacey Dash and shit. You know, Brittany Murphy. In the movie Clueless, everybody was clueless. Teachers was clueless, students was clueless, kids was clueless, parents was clueless. And at the end of the movie, everything made sense. Just like any fucking movie. Shit is all fucked up. There's ups and downs, and just in case it's like a fucking Spike Lee flick or a Quentin Tarantino flick, shit's gonna be all over the fucking place. You really ain't gonna know how this shit is gonna pan out until the end. You know what I'm saying? So this is just a message to the masses, you know. Everything happens for a reason. People in your life for a reason. People who ain't in your life for a reason. Best thing you can do is appreciate everything. So whether it's here or not, you got what you got out of it. Message that I got. I hope I can be a good use. It's your boy D.Boom. I'm gonna holler at y'all soon. One.